Happy Mother's Day. And it's a very special Mother's Day, isn't it?
Yes.
It is. President Huntington, Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, administrators, friends and family, parents, graduates. It is my honor to celebrate with you today Heidelberg's 171st commencement ceremony. To the graduates, it is a great day for you. You finally earned your degree. To the parents, it's also a great day for you because in parent speak, Heidelberg is finally off my payroll. Graduates, if I'm you, I am thinking, who is this person talking to me? And how long is she gonna speak? If I'm a parent, I'm thinking, I don't care who she is. I just wanna know, can she help my baby find a job? Speaking to the graduates, here's who I am. I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. When I started 9th grade, my father told me that the only way he would send me to college is if I went to the all-girls college in Atlanta. When I asked him why, he said, so I can keep an eye on you. That's when I decided to attend Howard University in Washington, D.C. Because I knew I would have to pay my own way. I studied hard, worked summers, and really just hoped to save enough money and earn a scholarship so that I could go away to college. In the summer of my 9th grade year, I worked at a fast food restaurant. Every day, I watched the people living under the underpass across from the fast food restaurant. Every day, I watched them ask for money. Some were sleeping, some were just being. And every night at that fast food restaurant, at closing, we had enough hamburgers, french fries, and milkshakes to feed a small army. And every night at closing, we threw all that food away. Now, management would not let us give it to the people living under the underpass. This did not seem right to my 15-year-old self. And I entered 10th grade, committed more than ever to going away to college so that I could have options, achieve financial independence, and someday be in a position to help others and make a difference. Ultimately, it was my summer job savings, college work-study programs, and a tuition scholarship that allowed me to go away to college. So, who am I talking to you today? I am someone who had a goal to get away from the neighborhood and go away to college. I had a goal because I wanted to achieve financial independence. I had a goal because I wanted to be in a position to make a difference and help others and do something different than management did every night at closing at that fast food restaurant. Those were my goals. Let's see if I achieved them. Pay my way through school, check that box. Achieve financial independence. Let's just say that tax planning, private equity, trust funds are words that are now in my vocabulary. Check that box. In 2020, my husband and I started the William D. and Sylvia F. Taylor Charitable Foundation. Our foundation allows us to give to the organizations that we care about and support. Make a difference, help others, check that box. Why am I talking to you today? Because I am someone who achieved her goals, and I want you to achieve yours. After all, you did not come to Heidelberg for nothing. You came with a goal in mind. You have your degree. Now what? From my perspective, a degree and a career are simply a means to an end. The end is achieving your life goals. After all, you work to live. You don't live to work. Candidly, a degree will get you in the door, but it will not take you to the top. I want to share with you today 10 tips to help you manage your career to get to the top. Ask me how I know. I've been a successful human resources executive for over 35 years. I advise organizational leaders on who to hire, who to promote, and who to fire. That's what I do. So here we go. Tip number 1, know who you are. Ask yourself 3 things. What motivates me? What makes me feel good about myself? What are my values? Know who you are, then be who you are. You be you, and be proud of it. There's only one you. In your job search, target companies whose values align with yours. If you want to help others and give back, you can work for a nonprofit like Habitat for Humanity, or you can work for a company that values community service, as evidenced by its paid time off program for employee volunteerism. Be selective. The company is choosing you, but you're also choosing the company. Tip number 2, when you are looking for a job, tell everyone you know. This way, you have more than just 2 eyes looking for you. Friends and families in your target companies will know the jobs that are becoming open before they're ever announced. They can give you a heads up. Many companies have employee referral programs. So if an employee refers you for a job and you get that job, that employee will receive a bonus. I see thousands of resumes. If you have someone on the inside giving your resume to someone like me, you've got a leg up on the competition. Tip number 3, craft your resume to give companies what they are looking for in recent graduates. We know you're coming right out of college, so we are not looking for a lot of relevant work experience. Here's what we are looking for in you. Personal characteristics that tell us that you will bring value to the organization. We're looking for what we call success factors. These are attributes like leadership, problem-solving ability, the ability to work with a team. I know this because I put these programs together for several companies. Your resume should not be a list of job responsibilities. Instead, it should cite examples of where you demonstrated the success behaviors that we're looking for while you were a student at Heidelberg. These tips will help you get selected for an interview. You've landed an interview. Now what? Tip number 4. In your interview, you will be asked a number of questions. You want to answer questions in a manner that shows that you possess these success behaviors that we are looking for. People like me will ask you questions like, tell me about a time when you had to handle a really difficult or challenging situation while at Heidelberg. Or tell me about a time when you had impact while a student at Heidelberg. How do you answer these questions? What I've learned from my husband, Bill, who's an alum, and from other alums like Paul Stallings, who's also on the Board of Trustees, Melissa Johnson from the class of 2001, from my visits with faculty and staff here, is that Heidelberg offers you a strenuous academic curriculum with excellent support from faculty and staff. Heidelberg offers you the opportunity to participate broadly in sports, the arts, student government. Heidelberg offers you just the type of supportive, intimate learning environment that nurtures the very success behaviors that we are looking for. So, when answering questions, provide examples of how you had impact while working on a student project, working with your fraternity or sorority, working in student government. This will give you an advantage and help you land the job. You've landed the job. Now what? Tip number 5 should go without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. There is no substitute for work ethic. Arrive early, stay late, use the time to get ahead on assignments that you've been given. Combine this with tip number 6, network within the company. Have lunch with colleagues inside and outside of your department. You're not doing it to make lifelong friends, you're doing it to find out what's happening in the company. This is how you learn about job opportunities that interest you that have not yet been announced. You've done this kind of networking before. Who here has not networked with other students to find out which professors to take and which professors to avoid? Tip number 7, find ways to have impact. If you see a work process that you think can be improved, first, seek to understand why things are done the way they're done. Once you've done this, then say something. If you still feel the work process can be improved, by all means speak up. And when you do, come with a suggested solution. This demonstrates initiative and problem solving. Tip number 8, what to do when you make a mistake at work. Now, life's not perfect, such is the same in work. So when you, not really when you make that mistake, it's really not a mistake, it's a learning opportunity. Realize that. Then immediately go to your manager. Own it. Tell her about your experience, what happened. Tell her what you learned from it. And then tell her the process you put in place to ensure that it doesn't happen again. This demonstrates ownership and accountability and resilience. Tip number 9, handling bad bosses and good bosses. Every now and then you're gonna run into a bad boss. You may love the company, but you can't stand the boss. What to do? First of all, I want you to realize that nothing lasts forever. That bad boss may be gone before you are. So try to stick it out, but if you can, utilize tips number 5 and 6. The reputation that you've established for having an excellent work ethic, along with your great abilities to network, to find other job opportunities in other departments that interest you. We talked about handling bad bosses. What about good bosses? A good manager will pour sunshine and rain into you to nurture your career growth and development. You want to take full advantage of working with this person. They want you to succeed. Meet with them often. Ask for feedback, especially the constructive kind. Because remember, nothing lasts forever. And you got to get the getting while the getting's good. Tip number 10, establish a career goal. I realize you're just graduating and maybe you don't quite know yet what you want to do with your career. And that's okay. Just do this. Make it a goal to establish a career-related goal within the next 6 months. Having a goal will give you footing and direction. And I can guarantee you, achieving your career goals will not be a straight line. When I got my MBA, I wanted to hold the top position in my function. Today, I'm the Chief Human Resources Officer for my company. The top job in my function. It wasn't a straight line. My career had a lot of zigs, zags, and detours. Talk about life's goals not being a straight line. I have a high value for education. When I went to college, I wanted to achieve the highest degree in my area of study. Today, I am receiving an honorary doctorate degree in business from Heidelberg University, the highest degree in my area of study. Thank you, Heidelberg University. All I can say now is that I have an MBA from Howard University and an honorary doctorate from Heidelberg University. There can be no more debates between my husband and me over who went to the real HU. You have your degree, graduates. Now what? I want you to remember, a degree and a career are not your life. Your family is your life. Your true friends are your life. Your values, that's your life. Your career is a means to an end to help you achieve the goals you want in life. I hope that these 10 tips will help you get to the top of your career. I'm here to try to help you with that, but really, you're helping me because you're allowing me to give back. And for that, I thank you, Heidelberg graduates. I want to close on this special Mother's Day with a quote from my mother, Frances D. Clayton, God rest her soul. She would always say to me, Sylvia, simply by you having goals and going after them, you have exposed me to so much more in life. Heidelberg graduates, on this special Mother's Day, do this for your mother. Do this for yourself. Thank you. I wish you all the success in the world.